The ambassador of the Kingdom of Netherlands, Jeroen Verheul, has announced a collaboration between Ghanaian and Dutch institutions to explore the history of slavery and the slave trade. This partnership aims to illuminate untold stories preserved in both written archives in the Netherlands and oral traditions in Ghana. The Netherlands ambassador emphasized the importance of remembering the atrocities of the slave trade to prevent their reoccurrence and highlighted the ongoing issue of human trafficking. There's more in this report.
The idea of the project is for the University of Ghana's Institute for African Studies to collaborate with the Zeeuws Archive in the Netherlands. The collaboration focuses on building a joint exhibition on the slavery past between the Netherlands and Ghana. Currently, both organizations are holding an exhibition on the transatlantic slavery past and their collections and objects for the joint exhibition. The ambassador of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Jeroen Verheul, says the collaboration between Ghana and Dutch Institute is to shed light on the history of slavery and slave trade.
Because that is a shared history between Ghana and the Netherlands. So we asked the Zeeuws Archives, which contains the written archives of a number of institutions in the Netherlands, and the Institute of African Studies of the University of Ghana, to collaborate and to produce this exposition. And this exposition shows the two sides of the coin. The archives show the written part, but a lot of the history is not written, which is handed over in oral tradition or in festival tradition. And that is the part that the Institute of African Studies has dug up and have shown here. And the written part is done by the province of Zeeland.
Former director of the Institute of African Studies at the University of Ghana, Professor Joji Chikata, emphasized the need to market the idea of freedom and, more importantly, firm up the linkages between Ghana and Netherlands.
We wanted a kind of team that will actually reflect this kind of bond between us within the continent and our brothers and sisters that we're taking across the Atlantic. So we embark on research into enslavement in Ghana. When we got to Salaga, a lady poured libation. And this has been a tradition since the time of domestic, trans-Saharan and transatlantic slave trade. It has been a tradition of this particular family to connect individuals that have been taken away to their families using libation as a lens.
Carl Amper, who is responsible for the UNESCO Culture Program in Ghana, says the good part of culture be monetized and there should be supporting systems to help in that direction.
There's the normative part of culture, which are the dances and all of that, but it also is able to create wealth, create jobs, and that's also very important. UNESCO also pushes that agenda and ensures that countries will integrate culture into their development plans. That's the idea. So it's not just about maybe drumming and dancing and that's it. How can you monetize your creativity, your innovation? So in the area of music, the area of film, name them. That we're calling the creative and cultural industries. So government needs to pay a lot of attention and prepare the ground for them to be able to thrive.
The two organizations are coming together with the Embassy of the Kingdom of Netherlands to showcase these exhibitions at Elmina Castle, Asha Fort, IAS, the University of Ghana and the Netherlands. Through the three-part exhibition, the Zeeland Archive tells the story of transatlantic slavery through the eyes of the people who were there themselves. The first part is about the preparation for the journey and departure. The second part is about the ship's journey, in which rebellion and resistance receive special attention. And the third part is about the arrival in the West Indies, the return journey and homecoming. Abdallah Osman's report read to you.